live on my Facebook whenever.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's probably safe to go now, but I'll look and make sure.
I'll wait till I can actually see it. Edit.
Man, I wish I'd have known that one of our viewers was a mathlete in high school, because I would have totally paid you to do my homework.
A mathlete.
Yeah, we are live now on YouTube. We are good.
I'm creating something for us.
So back to what we were talking about, the M1 hardware encoding, not supported on OBS. There's lots of people that have written plugins that are supposed to unlock it, but it hasn't worked on any of the ones I tried, so I just switched PC, and here we are.
I'd say thanks, podcast. Sorry, I'm typing and reading. Thanks, Apple.
I mean, I learned something new about my M1, which up until now has been nothing but impressed me. So
yeah, I've been looking.
He linked you to the show.
I've been looking at all the new iPads and stuff.
Yeah.
With the M1 chip. Should I just wait for the M2?
Probably
chip?
at this point.
Thing. Okay. I'm gonna save that.
Whose idea was it to drink straight whiskey?
Not mine.
Cheap
I'm not even. These
whiskey?
stupid freaking seltzer 4% alcohol things, dude. I'll drink like.
And he says, wait for the M2.
Yeah.
I drank some of those yesterday.
I want to have all that processing power on my tablet.
Yeah, wait for the M2.
Okay, so I saved.
Also, some good news, Jay. I did get some feedback from Andy when we started the second time that our audio levels are spot on now.
Perfect.
Yes.
I'll never leave that in the hands of Rich again. Nor will I leave editing in his
hands. I'm the one who fixed it.
Yeah, but you caused it. You can take credit for that. Okay, so in our photos folder, Rich, on our Google Drive.
I mean, I don't think that's fair, because I think I got credit for making our Exchange server awesome again when I worked with Andy.
Was that your like mantra? Was that your like running title? Like your
make Exchange awesome again?
Yeah, sure that went over well.
But I was the one who broke it in the first place, so you know. But I got credit for it.
God damn it, Rich. Rich.
What?
In our pictures folder, in our Google Drive, there's a file called podcast thing. I want it to now replace our Wicked Professional logo.
Oh, so you have
Podcast
something new that you want me to run in production?
Yeah, yes, Rich. What else do we do? We don't have test environments. We do all this shit live. Who knows if that PNG will crash our stream? We'll find out.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I'm refreshing.
A podcast of errors. I like that.
Thank you.
I still love that our logo thing on this stream was actually made in Microsoft Paint.
That's where I edited it too. I kept it the same.
I need to figure out which episode we did that in, because we did it in an episode, and I remember laughing about it, and we've just kind of kept with it this whole time.
We've had so much like Paint stuff on our show.
I just used Paint for the first time on Windows 11 today, and it's totally different.
Yeah, they like fancied it up. Did you do you remember when I for your, what was it, your birthday or your anniversary, I like used Windows Paint to like put myself into photos of you and your wife? I like replace your wife with my face.
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Andy wants me to go back and start making drawings. I have a new fancy iPad, not newish, new to me, but from work. But I don't have a pencil yet, so I need to order a pencil for it.
Do you need one? I have a Pro and like the original pencil. I don't have anything for the Pro.
All I need is the original one. So.
Oh. You should have hit me up, man. I had a whole bunch of those. You know, I lost one in the dash. Go find that writer. Go find the writer that we rented.
Damn. It was a Penske. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, Penske.
All right, I'll use it.
Ryder's my go-to since the fucking Texas bombing. It's just like perfect advertising.
Yeah, I'm sure they
never forget that. That's why they changed the color of their trucks. Like, don't you remember they went from yellow to like white?
I don't remember any of that.
They rebranded, dude. They used to be the yellow Ryder trucks until the bombing, and then they went white, and I think they're gone now.
I'm looking at some of the old drawings that I made for the podcast back when I had an iPad Pro. I don't know if Andy's ever seen them, but they're pretty fucking hilarious.
You go through our photo folder.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And one of those is actually the drawings that I made that I was talking about. Here, I'll show you one or two of them real quick, Andy, because why not? Or I won't, because things don't work like they're supposed to.
Yeah. You think they would?
Oh man.
Ugh. So I'm still like looking to replace. Can I talk about stuff?
Yeah, we're good now.
I didn't have topics. I just had a lot of things I wanted to bitch about. So I have fuck Microsoft, fuck Citizens Pay, fuck Lenovo, fuck iTunes, and fuck Xbox Elite 2 controller. Which one do you want to hear about?
So basically, we need to.
Oh, the comics that we made.
Yeah. This one was made on my iPad back in the day. And it's one of my favorite, actually.
Yeah, so how long do you think it'll take until... Oh, is this how long till the end of time or whatever?
When will the sun die? Yeah.
Yeah. That's still relevant today as it was back then, right?
It is.
We're the most irrelevant podcast ever.
There's some good ones here. This one Andy probably won't like, but
do you have any of the Chunk Smash ones in there?
I don't know.
I did one that was.
I don't think Andy will like this one because it's Apple innovation.
Oh, we don't want to upset Andy. All hail the mighty Apple. I can't read any of these. Check out.
It says check out Apple's latest innovation. It's a stone tablet you write on, and then you say. Oh. And then you say, "Wow, Apple is so innovative," and I'm thinking to myself, "Asshole."
That was less about Apple and more about how technology was going in a circle.
True.
We're back to flip phones, and we're back to phones with styluses. We're talking about when I got my Razr Flip.
Oh, he actually thinks it was funny. This is one that's kind of more relevant now because we've tried to clean up our act a little bit. Why are you not
censoring those words, dude? That should change to drug tech support canceled.
Yeah.
I don't think cancel wasn't a thing back then.
Probably not.
No. Drug tech support canceled.
Oh man. We'll be on Fox News next and be like heroes for the conservatives or something.
I like how there's just an eggplant emoji PNG.
Oh, is there?
It's called eggplant emoji _grande. So it's like a large eggplant.
What the hell?
We should just take
this one. I don't know. It's obviously not relevant today because he's not here.
No, I'm gonna get sad. Wait, is it Bob or is it Drizzle?
No,
it was lost so many people.
It was Drizzle.
Drizzle, we loved you. Poor guy.
Where is it? I just had it. There it is. And boom.
That's back when he actually tuned in. We didn't have to bug him.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, honestly, if people were getting 6 things saying that we're live because we're screwing it up so badly, I would eventually stop looking. Oh,
open it! Wait!
Wait! We got a hashtag. We got a hashtag. Cancel drunk tech support now.
I want to see that trending. Open up 6d2.jpg.
6d2.jpg. Okay.
This is a classic. Classic drunk tech support. We've run out of ideas, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the best of now.
Best of.
One of those clip shows where they just show old episode clips.
Yeah.
6D2.
Is this like bingo or something? Where is it? I don't see a 6D2.
It's like all the way up at the top. It's.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Are you in drunk tech support?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I love this one. So Andy probably doesn't even get this joke. So back in the day, I actually went in and edited the Wikipedia page for bees.
For some reason, we came up with the joke that bees caused 9/11.
Yeah. So
by melting steel beams.
So I edited the Wikipedia entry for bees to say that some certain species of bee are capable of melting steel beams, and it actually stayed up for 24 hours before they ripped it down.
Open biology.png.
Oh, is that the actual screenshot?
Yeah, it's
nice.
a screenshot you took.
Okay.
What did that stay up for? Like
it was like 24 hours, almost. But I did it at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. So, what is it called?
Biology.png.
Biology, yeah.
Because it's the bees' biology.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we're so clever.
So clever. So the under biology is the best part right here.
Where did under biology, certain species of bee have been known to develop the ability to melt steel beams.
So see, it wasn't the Republicans or terrorists. It was just they had a bee infestation. Well, it was an inside job.
They'll make nests anyway.
It was a bee nest.
Oh, there's another one. The one we actually circled. It's called what.png. But I think we put everybody. Yeah. There's lots of dicks in our photos. Dicks and eggplants.
Yes.
There's a picture of me. There's like a picture of me standing over you. Oh, episode 65. Rich might be dying. That's our old thumbnails. Are we ever going to get our stuff back up?
Sure. I'm working on it. The problem is I ran into this problem where we're trying to be cleaner and gentler, and most of our old stuff is not. So I feel like I feel obligated to go in and clean it up. You know,
I told Rich that is such a daunting task. We're better off just starting from scratch.
Oh
no, just starting from scratch. Just not putting them up, and then just starting from episode 1.
Gotcha.
But show me what you got. What the?
I think I did that one.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
If only we're such a lame show. Usually shows of like the same age as us would have. This is fan stuff fans have sent in.
Yeah.
But no, it's just me and Rich. Look at this dumb shit we made for each other.
Yeah, me
Andy,
either.
I agree with you. I like it the way it is. Some of the stuff is kind of
like I purposely will like
and
not
I
listen.
Since day one, I was saying to you that I don't like that. We use fag and homo. Like we call it.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up. We're like you call your friends gay.
Well, we grew up watching shows like Beavis and Butthead, so
like your mom jokes and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't think that's gonna fly in the show. But what did us in turned out to be hentai, apparently.
We might get canceled for this one though, because of suicide.
Oh, dude, did I talk about that in the show?
I don't know.
I posted the. Do you have the picture I sent you? The chef meme.
I don't think I do.
Just look up Italian chef suicide meme. It's
Oh yeah, I do have that actually.
He's loading a clip. He's loading a gun clip with pasta, and then it's just a picture of like Chef Boyardee holding a gun to his head. Basically, it's a meme. It's a joke.
A meme, and it was a joke. It wasn't even bullets, but
it was like I posted it on Facebook in response to somebody else's meme that they posted.
Yeah,
and I got freaking banned for 24 hours from Facebook.
Which is
hilarious. No warning. Just boom. Your account's limited. You can't do anything.
Yeah. So our page will probably be off for the next 24 hours because I'm about to show it right now.
I know suicide isn't a joke, and
no, and we know that, but
I say I'm gonna kill myself a lot, and most of the times I mean it, but I don't think that.
Most of the times.
What the fuck? Somebody just
Replace Jay.
Perfect time to bring that up.
Oh man.
So yeah, this
is the offending photo.
And it wasn't like someone reported me. This is built into Facebook. They like, the same way YouTube scans data. What?
The one about Melissa. It's pretty funny.
Oh God, that chick.
No, it's still pretty funny because it's also a commentary on our awesome ability to keep our fans.
Oh, and we're like, shut up, bitch.
How come no one joins our chat? Oh man, I think we've been much nicer to our more recent fans. So
Yeah, we care about their feelings and stuff.
Right.
I do agree with hashtag replace Jay. I'm like editing our pod. I'm literally the most annoying part of this show. My voice is annoying. What? I don't get it.
I don't either. Oh, the replace Jay?
Is that a doesn't equal sign?
I can't. Wow. Butts are good too. Okay, I'm lost.
Is this like replace me with a butt?
Weenie in the butt?
Weenie in the butt!
This is a huge picture. I made this on my iPad too.
Oh boy. Oh God. All this has to be censored.
Funny story. Remember the
fucking thanks, Obama.
In here it says "fuck Nintendo," and there was a whole thing for like a couple of episodes when you were having issues with your Nintendo Online, where you bought all the games, couldn't get them, and okay, I got it, Andy. So, I put a picture up on my background.
You printed it out and put it on your...
and it was a dick, and it said "fuck Nintendo" on the dick, and that was actually mentioned in the complaint about the podcast that was received.
What?
Yes, that image specifically.
People gripping their pearls.
Yeah.
What is Data with an afro? What is the joke behind that?
I don't remember. I remember doing it. I also remember doing Freddie Mercury as the dude from Rick and Morty.
Data.
Rick, I think.
It's a picture of Data from Star Trek.
I got it up right by your face.
Photoshopped an afro onto his.
Yep, right here.
Yeah, what? This is like lost the time.
We're gonna replace Jay with Data with an afro.
Thanks. If someone can tell us the meaning behind this,
Drizzle's probably our best bet to figure out.
That's true.
And he's not watching.
Data,
Afro Data.
Black Data.
Oh man,
this is gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Anyways, so we got some funny stuff.
Anyway. Yeah. We just keep adding to it. I just added our podcast of errors to it.
I love it.
There's that one of you eating a phone. Where's the Linnenkugel ones?
Oh man.
Those all got lost.
There was a lot of Linnenkugels jokes back in the day.
Oh.
I blame Mike for that. Just going on record.
For what? Introducing you
to the Linnenkugels thing, because he came over the house one day for game night or something and brought it, and he swore it tasted like Fruity Pebbles, and sure enough, it did.
I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about the Data.
Yeah, I don't know what it was from.
You're going to have to continue the show without me.
Without you?
Yeah, until I can figure it out. I can feel it. It's like right there. I just can't. The synapses aren't connecting.
Man.
I can see what was written on it. It was something...
I forgot all these comics even existed. This one's pretty bad. Me making fun of you for vaping.
Where's one of me making fun of... No, I did that. I made this.
Yeah, but because I was making fun of you.
And I got my dildo vape.
Yeah.
I did that for you.
Oh, man. So we have some topics to talk about. I think.
Yeah, I gave you a selection. And you just rolled right past it because you're going down memory lane.
Oh yeah, you were talking about fucking Apple or something.
Well, I was gonna add the iTunes thing, but then we stopped talking about Apple. So I was just gonna say iTunes won't change audio devices if you change your audio device through Windows. You have to close iTunes and open it back up.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a PC thing. Maybe you just need to get a Mac.
Yeah, I'm sure it's something specific to that fact that they not only make it run like shit on a PC, that they also program it to do shit like that. I was watching a pod and I wanted to pull up like another podcast just to like compare the audio levels of it.
Right.
And like iTunes Open immediately took like main control of my... Where'd I go?
What do you mean, where'd you go?
I don't know. I'm like...
My homework went over your face. Sorry. Pay no attention to that.
I was just pissed because I was in the middle of editing a pod, so I had Audition open. Right. And then like iTunes took...
Do you think maybe Audition was the issue? A conflict between the two?
Audition's touchy with like audio devices, but when I opened iTunes at the same time, it took like sole control of my audio, so that Audition no longer had access to my device. And then I closed iTunes, and then Audition still couldn't regain control of my audio device, so I couldn't play back anything. So I had to like close everything down and reopen it. I was like, fucking iTunes.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, that was
the biggest issue this week. Though, it wasn't Apple; it was Microsoft and Citizens Pay.
Oh right. So we got our iPads to do this thing called. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I knew what you meant.
Citizens Pay, which is I don't know how they make money off of that. There's no interest or anything.
I'm sure they get kickbacks from Microsoft or something.
Yeah. So it's basically a loan through Best Buy. You can get your Xbox, and it's like $35 a month, and you get Xbox, whatever.
Game Pass plus Xbox Live plus the actual physical Xbox, which is the only way to get a physical Xbox in the store. You cannot.
Right, which I believe it was part of an effort to like make Xboxes available.
Yeah, probably.
To people because everyone was just snagging them up with. Speaking of, we should talk about graphics cards are coming down in price now that crypto's freaking crashed. Bitcoin, I don't know, last I saw it was like around like 19K, down from like 40.
Well, at one point it was up almost 60 or over 60.
Recently?
No, like within the last couple of years though.
That's crazy. So I looked into Citizens Pay because I'm like, okay, so this loan, there's still like $1,500 on it. I'm like, is there a way to like use that money? And I talked to them. I called them, and they're like, well, no, it's basically just for the Xbox. So,
so screw you.
I'm like, well, thanks. So as I was looking into it, I saw all these other things. They're like partnered with Microsoft, and actually, if you look on Citizens' website, it's a whole ton of companies. One of them was Microsoft. So I'm like, hey, I can get the Surface Duo 2. Because I'm looking to replace my phone. I want to try the new one. Because you know how much I love the last one.
Right.
So I was on the shopping cart. I filled out shopping cart. It was like $1,300 after all the add-ons and crap. Then I get to the checkout. I have to edit my pay because it wants to go to my PayPal. So I edit that. I select Citizen Pay. And then I fill out it's just a quick form, and I think it's just looking up the info they already know about me on their end.
Yeah.
And I get a
excuse me.
What's a fucking error? I get some error on Microsoft's end that says same entity exists already. Editable entity. It's some weird like web server error that's obviously on Microsoft's side because it happens on their store page.
Yeah.
So So for like a week, it just didn't work. I tried different
And
browsers.
you tried calling them too, though, didn't you?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. I finally called Microsoft support, and they don't even have like call centers anymore. I get some guy on a windy cell phone. Like, he's obviously doing something else. But it's it's typical.
That's a first.
Like, it's typical like Indian tech support from Microsoft, and he's like, and I'm like, look, I'm a tech. I've done. This is obviously a server problem. Something on your end. Well, did you try a different browser? I'm like, yes, I've tried everything. I've cleared my cache, tried a different browser, tried buying it on my phone. I tried this and that, different PC. And he's like, well, just keep trying. Just wait a couple of days and try again. And I'm like, that's not a solution. I've already looked up this error code online, and there's a handful of people that do have the same exact issue, and all their stories say Microsoft's just basically giving them the runaround, indefinitely telling them to try again in a couple days. We'll have the problem fixed.
We'll figure it out.
Just try again. And so I tell the guy, I'm like, look, I've already looked this up. There's got to be something you guys can do. And this was after getting transferred to like the sales department. I'm like, they're not gonna be able to fucking help. I need tech support. I need somebody that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the guy's like, oh well, just keep trying. I created the ticket. And he gave me no ETA, no knowledge on whether they knew about this, which they do, because he's like, well, call Citizen Pay and see if they can help. And I'm like, I know they can't help.
The old pass the buck to the other company.
Yeah, and that's like one of the stories I read. People, they were just getting bounced back and forth between Microsoft and Citizen Pay. So I called them, already knowing, and they're like, yeah, this is a known problem that we know. It's on Microsoft's end. There's no ETA on a fix or any information like that. Which is weird because it opened a Citizen Pay account for me. It opened the loan. I have the loan. I was approved for the loan. It's there. Microsoft just can't make the connection to buy the phone. So now I have this loan open I can't use.
It's unreal.
It's insane. And yeah, the guy at Citizen Pay is really sympathetic. He's like, yeah, we know about this. I'm like, well, why doesn't Microsoft know about this? It's obviously their problem. My guess is there's not enough people having this error that they even care about. Because if you look up the error online, it's so few people.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
I wonder if it is something temporary that they'll finally figure out. You know.
I'm looking at complaints going back to the beginning of last month.
That's wild.
I mean, last month as of 5 days ago. So.
Well.
May. Surface Duo. Anyway, yeah. So. Oh, okay. So, the error is PUR-editable order with same friendly name, is what comes up after I click apply for the Citizens Pay. So I'm like, fine. I won't get a freaking phone through you guys. Thanks. And this works. This is for anything. Like, your account's basically dead in the water.
That's crazy.
I wonder if I just create a new fucking account. Can I even do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then link it to all my crap again?
That would be kind of a pain.
I'm gonna try that, guys. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
This sounds really boring. I'm like bored by my own story.
Well, you know, we could talk about the hot topic of the month.
School shootings.
Oh no, I was gonna go
parade
with
shootings.
I was gonna go with abortion, but those are also tragedies.
Did we do our Did we tell people about our new show? I'm sure they're gonna love the 2 and 2. I know we did twice. Well, I knew we at least did it once.
Anyways, it's really not a big topic. It's just a commentary, and about people are calling on big tech to increase privacy finally. And I did see today, actually, Google is making the first...
Oh, the location data for when you're around.
Yeah, because now states could literally subpoena for location data, and if your phone is set up to collect it, they could see if you go to an abortion clinic or not.
Did you hear that heartwarming story about the 10-year-old that was raped?
Oh, no, I did not.
And can't can't have an abortion.
Nope.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Well, so there's enough people paying to transport people. I don't think it'll be.
Yeah, I hear that. Some talking head was interviewed about it.
Yeah.
Like they brought it up to like, if you're all for this, then what is this 10-year-old to do? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they basically just reiterated like, they're like, well, this happened under the new law, and this is this. Their favorite thing. Their favorite thing is there's such a small fraction. These stories that they bring up, there's such a small.
But their argument is that every life matters. So it's contrary to their own.
No, not the mom.
No. I know.
Yeah. So the 10-year-old being the mom now is shit out of luck. Create an account. Let's see.
Anyway, are you really gonna do that while we're on the show? Good God. Okay, so.
Yes, use the hyphen.
Okay, so.
Are you really gonna do that website stuff, Rich,
No.
while we're talking?
I just noticed it was still open in the tab, so
yeah,
I figured
whatever.
I'd say something. Anyway,
yeah.
I'm curious about this whole dark chocolate thing that you put on here.
What'd I put? Oh, dark chocolate is bae?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, I just put that. I started, like, eating dark chocolate, like a shit ton of it. Like, I have so much dark chocolate. And I haven't noticed any significant weight gain.
Oh, well, that's probably because it's not too bad for you.
Check it out.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been eating a lot of, like, chocolate. I don't know why. I just had, like, a thing.
Well, and you get a sweet tooth. That's good to have, especially when you're keto.
Yeah, but I was still afraid of like stuff like that. And then I noticed I am not gained any weight in the week that I've been like eating way too much dark chocolate. So, and I've been testing playing with net carbs, which I always thought was not, because they're always like, oh yeah, it's net carbs, so you're only getting one carb, even though it says there's like 60 per serving, and like.
So they just pack
59% is fiber.
They pack in a ton of fiber to offset it.
I don't know. So far it seems like it's working. I'm still under 200, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
How's your journey going, Rich?
I have not lost a pound.
Maybe it's because you keep eating fucking sweets and cheesecakes, and you're like sending me recipes for all these breads and crap. You keep making all these like extravagant, high calorie.
They're not high calorie
things. I bet they are.
They're not.
Okay. Where's your piss strip, Rich? I want to see your piss strip. I want a photo. I want...
Oh,
Rich,
man.
There needs to be some accountability. Every show, you were to bring a photo. You're going to piss live on the show and show us your piss strip. Your keto test strip. I'm serious. I'm trying to be your coach here, buddy. I'm trying to help you out.
We're actually toying with it a little bit because it's bothering me because my wife is having great results. I'm not. We're eating the exact same things. Yeah. So I think it's something wrong with me physically.
Physically?
Yeah. Remember how you told me I should see a doctor because, the fat intake?
You're fatty.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that's related. Maybe I should have listened to you in the first place.
Nobody ever listens to me. I say things so angrily. You're probably like, "Fuck Jay." I'm not gonna. It's like yelling. It's like yelling at me. Listen. If only.
Yes.
We don't have any physical contact, so I don't know if that's happening.
Man.
Rich, seriously. On dogs, when's the last time you used your keto test strip?
Oh, I told you. It's been a couple weeks.
Why aren't you doing it every day, dude? I told you these things are for accountability. They keep you in check. Right. Like, I ate all that chocolate, and I was scared. And then I used the strip the other morning, and it was, like, super dark red, which means I'm, like, wicked in keto. Right. So I was like, all right, it's not bad. Usually, like, if I do something bad the night before, I'll know by the next morning if it's screwed up my ketosis.
So I want to talk about my topic.
I'm just moving on, ignoring what you said, moving right along. Okay.
I just don't want to dwell on my failures.
You don't want to. You don't want to face the truth, Rich.
So it was brought to my attention this weekend that the Radio Shack Twitter account went alive again.
Oh, I thought they said the snack is back. I'm like,
The
are you gonna
Shack.
now? I was like, are you gonna now talk about some new snack
And
that you like?
It's like the icon is the Radio Shack logo with the gangsta thug glasses. Cause
My shit is so blurry. Wait, is this the same page that was talking about like if she squirts,
yes,
marry her?
yes.
This is not a legitimate Radio
somebody
Shack
apparently bought the copyright or something, and now they are in charge of the Radio Shack Twitter account. And oh my god, it is hilarious. Like, sit on my face and use my ears as handlebars. Due to inflation, 6 inches is now 9 inches.
Somebody posted, because customers are seeing this.
Just stole some girl's food at Chipotle. Thanks, Katie.
Have you read some of the responses? Like the Twitter
Yes.
responses? People are like,
Oh my god.
I will never shop at another Radio Shack again. Oh, wait.
And there's a big running joke about the Radio Shack batteries being used in vibrators. It's like there's multiple tweets about it. It's hilarious. I see whole tits on TikTok daily, and I got put on Twitter parole for talking about marrying squirters.
That was what got in trouble. The
Then he
squirting.
tags Elon Musk. When we making moves, fam?
Ugh. Elon Musk.
Oh man. Yeah, there it is. If you find a squirter, marry her.
There it is.
This guy fucks, and it's the one battery a month for 1 year free.
What?
It was the Battery Club. You don't remember the Battery Club?
They give you one battery?
Every month for 1 year. One pack of batteries.
Oh, okay. I was like, one single battery? Like, you don't know what battery it's going to be? You just, oh, it's a AAA. Yay.
This person was like, my vibrator plugs into the wall, but I literally bought a new one that takes batteries solely so I could support Radio Shack. Just took an upper decker at Applebee's. Ask me anything.
Why don't we do? We got to do something like that, Rich.
And then this, I don't care what anyone says. Lizzo is fine AF. What's up, girl?
Ew.
Oh, and then what's with the Nutter Butter? N is for the way you nut at me. Like, was that intended to be dirty, or did it just accidentally sound dirty? Because Nutter Butter is not taken over by some crazy person.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember reading about that too. I don't know.
Oh, this one was pretty funny too. I remember those cool robots we used to sell called iLadies, and they said they didn't care, and he was like, "iLadies, balls on your face, Scoop." Oh man,
good times. Why can't we get this kind of engagement?
I know, right? Well, I think you have to be a multinational corporate entity first for like 50 or 60 years, and then sell off your rights to your Twitter to the highest bidder.
Oh, so the opposite. So like not having just one single follower and then only posting when you get drunk and then posting like yelling at Joe Biden.
Right.
Or oh, not what I do.
Hey, do you remember when we tweeted to Donald Trump and told him he was fired?
Yeah, remember your wife was like freaking out?
Yeah.
It's like, Richard,
we're going to get arrested.
Your kids are going to come for us. Remember when we thought that was cute and America wasn't going to decline into the horror show that it is now?
Yeah.
I wish I could go back and tell myself, just gouge your eyes and ears out and don't look at anything. No more news. No more podcasts.
You know, it's funny. I was complaining about Mac OS coming into this podcast because of all the problems we were having.
How dare you, Rich?
But I've been very happy with Windows 11, which you don't have the same view on.
Like I've said, Windows 11 is fine.
I've had
a perfectly good OS. It's good. They removed some functionality.
My beef was the CPU.
You have beef.
My beef was the CPU. I bought a new CPU, but I did it very angrily. Like I hit the purchase now on Newegg like really hard because I was super mad.
Smashed it.
I was like, that'll show them. But
was this the M2 chip?
No. This is my PC. I had a.
Oh, they have CPU compatibility issues.
I had
too?
a 7th gen i7, and you had to have 8th or higher to be able to use Windows 11.
Oh my god.
So, anyways, Rufus, the USB creator that we all know and love, released a new version. And when it sees that you're making a Windows 11 ISO into a USB, it actually adds other options, like to remove the requirement for secure boot and TPM, and to remove
TPM. That's what it is. Why am I saying M2? That's a freaking solid state drive.
And then
format.
no, M2 is that's that too, but it's also the new Mac CPU. That's not going to be confusing at all.
No.
It removes the requirement for 4 gigs of RAM or a 64 gig hard disk.
Mm-hmm.
Removes the requirement for an online Microsoft account. And
they got rid of that completely.
You can get rid of it.
You can't have a local account at all anymore.
Right. Well, I don't know. I on 10 you could like find some obscure links on the screen and switch over. I don't know if you can on 11 or not anymore. I did an upgrade, and I already had a Microsoft account, so I never would have noticed it. And then you can also disable their data collection, so it'll skip all the privacy questions and just say nope, they can't have anything. And that's all built into the USB creator. So when you install it, all of this is already done, and you don't have to worry about it. But I kind of see it as like a fuck you to Microsoft for trying to secure things too much. Like I don't disagree. I don't disagree that it's important to have a TPM or to have some of these new security features. They're good and they're important, but I shouldn't be artificially restricted from running software because I don't have the hardware to match their security settings. They should simply have a warning that says, hey, dumbass, you don't have the right security hardware.
Well, they do. It's called the Windows 11 eligibility upgrade check. What you're supposed to run.
Which I did, and that's where I found out. But it shouldn't be
what are you
that
talking
way.
about?
There should be a warning that says, sorry, even though, this is going to work.
You want them to be like, this is not recommended, but you can still proceed.
Which is what they've always done. I mean, we've installed Windows 10 on 286s, and not really, but I'm really exaggerating.
I've seen people. I think Pentium,
like the Pentium 2 or 3 or something.
2, yeah.
But
who the hell did that? I forgot who did that. Oh, this does not compute. I followed this guy.
Oh, okay.
He's like trying to find the minimum amount of RAM and CPU that you can run Windows 10 on, and it still takes.
Now you can remove the requirement on 11 and try the same thing. So you should.
Oh, good.
See if that's. The thing.
Hasn't Apple been doing this forever, and everyone's just like.
Yeah, but it's the norm for Apple. And to be fair, Apple.
Although I was happy
hardware.
I got. This is Rage's time. I'm gonna shut up.
Well, Apple makes the hardware, so they don't sell you hardware that isn't going to work.
Yeah, but then they come up with the new OS and they're like, it's been 4 years. Fuck
no,
that.
they
it's
still
dead
allow
to us.
it.
It's
no.
dead to us. You can uninstall it on this.
They still allow it up to a point.
What did I install?
And some of the older hardware, some things won't work right. Like certain features won't show up on the new hardware. I mean the old hardware.
No, I had to go in. I had one of the last PowerPC Macs, and I was trying to install Leopard, not Snow Leopard, Leopard, and I had to recompile the installer. Like you can actually edit a file and tell it. You can basically tell it that your CPU is okay or whatever because they had
It's similar to what we had to do for the old Hackintosh systems. Yeah.
You just edit some files and installs fine. But anyway, I don't like Microsoft's doing it either. I'm not for it. I think that when they first came out, I was like, holy shit, this is very not Microsoft.
Yeah, and I mean, I know it was an older chip, and I probably should have upgraded. However, it wasn't really that old in the overall scheme of things.
No, and that was that big complaint with Windows 11 is even if you had a brand new computer,
so the processor
it wasn't brand new enough.
Yeah, the processor I had was released in 2017, So we're talking a computer that's less than 5 years old.
Yeah.
And it can't run the newest Windows.
I have a 2018 laptop that won't run it because the TPM chip is out of date.
I have a Mac Mini from 2014 that I could still use the latest OS on. I could still run Big Sur.
I don't know what their.
I haven't tried to run Monterey. I think they might have dropped it with Monterey, but
are they still naming them after mountains?
No, it's California. Cool California places like Big Sur and Monterey and Ventura. And
see, I just assumed these were all still mountains.
I'm waiting for like something more interesting.
A more interesting location.
Yeah, like something fun.
Really?
Like
Mac OS, the homeless encampment under the Main Street Bridge. OS.
I was thinking more like Walt Disneyland or something. You know? Something that's you know, they could do like a Disney.
Mac
there
OS
you go, Alcatraz.
Dude,
I would buy that.
I would switch to Mac.
The security edition. There you go. That is it right there. I would buy that.
Windows sudden switch on security like that was kind of like a shock too, because a lot of people are just home users. They don't even have like. Do they still have Home and Pro? Or are the requirements the same? Or is there just one version?
I think the requirements are all the same. There is multiple versions. I know that much. I know there's at least enterprise and education and the regular.
Yeah.
But still, it's there should be a warning, like a big red box that says, "Hey, you're not going to have the latest security features."
Now, I'm not a security weirdo like you guys. What does this TPM chip do? Is it just a fingerprint?
No.
Used for like.
I mean, it's similar. Are you familiar with the Apple Secure Enclave? No, of course not. I'm trying to find something that it might.
Is this gonna spin off to like a whole like security lesson?
It stores keys basically. Like it doesn't really do anything per se, but it provides the cryptographic processes. Oh, there you go.
No, Andy,
operations.
Yeah. Andy just summed it up. Thank you, Andy.
Everything I said in a more succinct and professional
and like way. One sentence. Thank you, Andy. Hashtag replace Rich with Andy.
There you go. Man.
Yeah, I knew it did something encryption.
I'll just make Andy my avatar.
We could just do like a talking head show with like you, me, Drizzle, and Andy.
Yeah.
It's 4 people.
Oh man.
Okay, but anyway, like.
So it's annoying to me, but I'm happy that...
that makes sense enterprise level, but like how is a home user making access to that? Is that being utilized
I think the home user is the reason they're doing it this way, because they were trying to force home users to be more security conscious. So I won't go down without a fight, just so you know.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm out.
Jay's like, I'm out. Peace.
It's too much work. Y'all can like hang out with Rich for like 2 hours before the show actually starts, for him to go, oh wait, it's still not good. You gotta wait another 30 minutes before the show can start.
Yeah,
I literally spent like 5 hours with Rich.
I can only imagine how frustrating it must have been today. I really thought I was ready to go, and I was mad. I was mad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rich.
I put time into it to make sure.
I do the same thing. I get failure. Like tonight I had something I wanted to do. I had XSplit all set up. I was like, I'm gonna stream my stupid video game. I'm gonna beat this stupid video game. Ninja Gaiden. And that
bothers me when you say Gaiden, because I've always pronounced it Gaiden.
Gaiden?
I think Gaiden is the correct way, I think. I think I've always said it wrong. But in my head, you're saying it wrong.
we can both be wrong, Rich. It's Gaiden.
Gaiden?
I got this stupid game and it's really stupid, and I was gonna play it during tonight's episode, because I've been trying to beat this one. It's like a run away from the collapsing cave thing, and I've literally done it like 200 times, and the controls are just so buggy and bad that it's like literally impossible. But I'm trying to like play. It's a remake of like a 2007 game, so I'm trying to like play through them in order so I can play the newer ones. It's torture. But Windows 11, I don't hate it, and we were getting at something. So remember how I told you my Lenovo Yoga was blue screening,
and that you fixed it? Yeah.
Well, according to Microsoft's website, in Lenovo there was some problem with the biometric security chip or something, and either you disable biometrics in the BIOS, which I didn't see an option. The other option was just to upgrade to Windows 11 because it didn't seem like they were going to fix it. So I upgraded, and it crashed on me the other night. I was like watching YouTube on it, and it just did the same fucking thing. So guess who's going to be contacting Lenovo tomorrow?
Because it is not an issue with Windows 10.
No, or 11. And it was a clean install too, so you can't say that like the problem followed me.
Right.
Over.
Unless it's a BIOS issue.
Why? I mean, which I feel like I've done the Lenovo app didn't find any new BIOS updates. So I mean, I could try to flash an old version or try to flash it with the same version.
Right.
Maybe.
I
feel like this is a brand new freaking laptop and it should just work. It's been like this since I bought it.
I'll be honest, and I think I mentioned this when
it's got a TPM chip and everything.
No, I think I mentioned this when we were first talking about this. My daughter had a Lenovo desktop that I got her a couple years ago for Christmas, and I had a lot of issues with drivers for that, where it was literally the slowest computer I've ever used in modern history. Like, I swear my old Tandy over here was faster than it sometimes. It was ridiculous. And finally I just replaced it, and she now has a nice gaming computer. But
yeah, there you go.
You know, it's frustrating though.
Oh, back a Mac. That's what it was. Bought a Mac. I was trying to figure out what. I can barely read the chat. It's so fuzzy.
Sorry. You could just go to YouTube.
Oh my god. These two both drink the Mac Kool-Aid.
I'm pretty sure they're just fucking with you, but but what do I know?
Hashtag should have bought a Mac. I was looking at Macs.
Oh man.
My favorite Mac is the Mac Air. They still make they're coming out with the new one, right?
Air, yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate Macs. I like Macs. I just like to argue with Rich about Macs.
No, in fact, I think you had one on the show before I did.
That was that Mac that had free internet. I had a Mac that had free internet for like
for
4 years. It came with free internet because somebody had it linked to an Xfinity account, and apparently Xfinity links the MAC address to their account. So whenever I connected to the Xfinity open free Wi-Fi, it just assumed that I was them and logged in.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It's freaking crazy. That's how I potted for like a few years.
Yeah,
for it was a hiatus, so still doing it. Yeah, that was back when I couldn't afford internet and shit. Now look at me. Oh, I'm gonna be replacing my modem.
You should finally listen to me and Andy and get yourself a nice Netgate firewall.
Is that a modem, Rich?
Well, you can get a modem and the Netgate firewall, like all at once.
Send me a link.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about firewalls.
I'll have Andy send you the link to the modem that he recommended because I always forget the model number. I feel like there's a 1000 in there somewhere, but that's not going to help you at all.
There's something 1000. Look it up.
And then I'll send you something, or Andy can send you his suggestion for a Netgate too. He's the one who really got me hooked on Netgate. I had used it previously in a VM only, and now I have the CM1000.
CM1000. Look at that. There you go.
I was right. But yeah, now I have a hardware, like a physical Netgate device, and it's
it's not even that expensive. That is literally my price range. I'm like looking at these things that are like
what I'm using right now.
I'm looking at these things that are like $300-400. I'm like, it's either like $300-400 or it's like $50, and I'm like, I don't trust the $50 shitty like Wellington or Weston or whatever brand it is. The thing's like the size of a phone is supposed to be like a modem. So yeah, I will definitely actually look at this. Yeah, because I'm so done with Xfinity's restrictions.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it.
Oh my god, I can't handle it. But I've just been like, whatever, internet. I don't have anything important to do, and then every time I
just tried using the one that I had when I moved here, and previously I had Suddenlink, and now I have Xfinity, like you do, and Xfinity did the right thing, and they let me use my old crappy modem, even though it wasn't supported by their gigabit internet, and I just got crappy speeds until I could buy the CM1000 a few days later. But they let me use it, and they gave me a warning, and they were like, look, you're not going to get the gig that you're paying for. And I was like, cool, why didn't Microsoft do that?
I got the option to, like, increase my speed for, like, not much more than I'm paying now, and they want to, like, replace my modem. So that tells me that the modem I have is shitty.
Yeah, it's probably only capable of, like, 350 or something.
And then I don't have to pay for a freaking modem rental, which
exactly.
is stupid. But just the lack of control, I think, is ridiculous. And 90% of the stuff you want to do on the modem, logging into the modem through a browser is pointless.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do is like, oh, use the phone app. Everything's like controlled on the web, and what's controlled, you can't do shit. You can't like open your NAT. You can't like, I don't know what else the hell. I mean, you can forward ports. That's about all you can do, and reset the modem. Like basic stuff and forwarding ports. That's it.
Right.
Everything else, nope. And they didn't used to be like that. That's I feel like that's a recent, the past 5, 6 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely never go back to paying for one through them, just because of all the restrictions and just I like having control over my stuff. So
yeah,
but that CM1000 is definitely a good one. I definitely am happy with it. So
why is the thumbnail for our current show me yawning? I'm like,
I don't know. Oh my god. So I wanted to talk about this thing, and you've probably already seen it, but I had not, so I wanted to bring it up on the show. But this guy, Mikey Elder, I think was his name, but he made this Sega Genesis game that you can actually purchase, the physical cartridge, plays on a Sega Genesis, and it's called Mikey LD95. And it's a simulation of Windows 95.
No, I've not seen.
It's one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in my life. Literally, just, I mean, the attention to detail.
Can you show us?
Like, yeah, I can actually.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get some real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, can you show me? And then I'm gonna take off because that's what I do. Oh, you got the kitty cat.
Hey, look what I found.
Meow. So, here's some screenshots from the...
Why do your farts smell so bad?
I'm just going to say game, quote unquote. Because there's really no... There are some actual games within it, but
is it a port or is it like...
It's a simulation. Like nothing in there could actually run Windows 32 apps or anything. So this guy's face is in everything, kind of like Richard James and Aphex Twin.
Oh, God.
His face is in absolutely everything on here. Clippy makes an appearance.
Please don't use your claws. Get your ass out of my face!
Ew! But he has a bunch of music that he actually bundles with it, and it's music that he wrote.
Is it like vaporwave?
Yeah, it's very...
It looks very vaporwave. Like, this looks like a vaporwave album that would come out on Sega.
And this is a clone of the 3D Maze screensaver, but it's actually playable. And at the end, you get a trophy with his head on it.
Of course.
There's a fake internet that's all static pages, and like there's a Twitter, and a band camp, and the hamster dance. You gotta have the hamster dance.
Oh God.
The Space Jam website from the '90s. Remember that?
Is the dancing baby somewhere in there?
The dancing baby is on there with his head on it.
No
oh my
way!
God. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Let me see if I can find.
How much is it?
It's $20 for the actual game.
This might be worth getting.
It's free to get the emulation of it. So
yeah.
So you could actually download the.
For some reason, this reminds me of Temple OS.
So this is the startup. It looks like an Energy Star BIOS.
I was just gonna say that was the Energy Star logo.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the main menu. You can actually customize it and use some of the cool backgrounds from Windows 95.
Hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog is disgusting, but it works. And then all of his music is in there and a media player.
Is it all MIDI?
Yes, yes. There's a Reddit.
Oh boy.
Zombo.com. It actually has the You've Got Mail, and there's little Easter eggs, like if you run certain things and do certain things in the game, it'll actually send you emails about that.
Oh.
3D Maze, of course.
Why can't we do shit like this, Rich?
We're too lazy.
We started to like make
Hacky
a game.
sack. I want to know if that's his foot. Oh, this actually right here. This was interesting. I had to do some research on this.
Yeah, like ASCII.
It's loosely based on a Easter egg that was in Excel 2000, and it was called Dev Hunter, and it was like a racing sort of game, like Spy Hunter / position. Anyways, but it's called Ambulance, and it's a lot like it. This is like a Bop It, like pull it, smash it, twist it, and it's his face, his head doing Flappy Bird, and then he has visualizers.
Is there any how large
defragment?
How large the file is for this? Do you know how large the project is? Is there any special? Is he using like the Sega memory limit, or is he doing some tricks to like?
As far as I know, it's native. It doesn't have any tricks. It's just on the console.
Dude, Headspace.
Yeah, Headspace with his head. And there's the bouncing. Oh yeah, and then you got that Newton's Cradle, and then ME-DOS. It just runs all the same stuff through DOS, and then it ends with that. It's now safe to turn off your console.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
So this came out on June 24th, so just a couple weeks ago. But $20 for the physical cartridge, and then free to download and just play with.
Only in Sega?
So only on Sega Genesis, yes.
See, I'm never a Sega person.
So yeah, but I have one, so I'm thinking about buying it. But
you should. $20, I'll buy it for you, bitch. I know you're so broke for some reason. Well, you got all those family and kids, and
I know, right?
5-bedroom house and whatever. Idiot.
Yeah. It's really 4 in a den that I've turned into another bedroom. But
wait, because you changed angles because you had to go back on the other computer?
Yeah.
The other angle looked more techie.
Yeah, the other angle had our paintings of
your printer,
my 3D printer,
old
game for the Apple II.
Yeah,
stuff like that. But I will get the Mac working. You mark my words.
All right,
I will.
Mine already works.
Oh. So I want to show you the dancing baby. I found the video that I watched about this guy. Literally went through absolutely everything, every Easter egg, everything in there, because he had actually communicated with the guy that made it, and he got all the Easter eggs listed out and everything. It was pretty neat. But I want to show you the dancing baby because it's so funny. It just puts his head on everything. Oh, there's a virus that you can open up in the email. It's like the I love you virus. Do you remember that?
The what virus?
The I love you virus. Here.
I'm sorry, dancing babies from the 2000s?
After about 10 or 20 minutes, you get this I love you email. And you open it. It's a love letter.
Oh, the I love you virus. Dude, I remember that.
And then it turns everything into a VBS file on the desktop, and you have to run the repair program to fix it.
Okay, 1996. That seems more correct. I'm looking up the dancing baby right now.
So see, everything turns into a VBS, and you have to run the repair, and then it's going to repair it and then reboot.
Wow. This is so.
But it's all simulated. It's not really doing anything.
Flappy Mike.
Flappy Mike, yeah. Oh yeah, here's the you win with his trophy, right here. There it is. See it? Oh, damn it! So you remember? It's got like those drawn-on smiley face. Like it's creepy as hell.
That's frightening. Can you not eat my microphone? Can you not eat my headset?
Oh, there it is. I found the dancing baby. Here we go.
Hey.
It's in the credits app.
Oh God, that's frightening.
Kind of looks like Bill Gates in a way. Like,
yeah, he does. Why do you eat my fingers?
So
I forgot to tell you, my cat's a bitch.
Oh no, you've told us.
I hate my cat.
No, you don't.
She like.
Yeah. So anyways, I would recommend if you have a Sega Genesis, purchasing it. If you don't, get an emulator and play around with it a little bit. It's fun.
Who's a baby? You're a baby.
So, I learned back to Apple, but this time actually good news about Apple. There's a new requirement that went into effect on Thursday that for apps in the App Store that allow you to sign up through the app, they now are required to allow you to also cancel your account through the app. So Instagram,
you can't go to subscriptions and stuff now?
No, you can still do it that way, but the company has to make it in the app now. So like Instagram now has a cancel your account function in the app that they've never had before.
Oh, that's good. I was trying to figure out how to. I was actually literally just trying to figure out how to cancel. I have 2 Instagram accounts for some reason. One's linked to my Facebook. That's the one I want to use.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have one for the pod too that I put like one picture on and then never used again.
Yeah, because we thought we'd be cool and like hip. And
did you add a rich angry roar to the notes?
Just the way you typed the previous sentence sounded like that. Like, Rich love this, or whatever you wrote. What did you write before that?
It was a commentary that I wanted to have a discussion about with you and maybe some people in the chat about China and the possibility they may invade Taiwan.
Oh, you're like Rich say no.
Well, it's supposed to say Rich says no, but I typoed it.
Yeah, so it's like Rich angry, Rich say no. So, yeah, China's like on the brink of taking over Taiwan.
They've said that they may, and there's a good chance they could.
Perfect time.
But if they do, my question was, all of these big tech companies have cut ties with Russia during their invasion of the Ukraine. Apple, for instance, is not doing business in Russia. Like, they've dropped the news channels and stuff.
Nestle is.
Well, I don't think they are anymore, are they? I saw they were, but because they got backlash. Anyway, regardless of who's doing business and who isn't, we've seen a lot of companies cut ties with Russia during this. So the question that I'm proposing is, what would these companies be able to do the same with China when China is so just ingrained in our technology? I mean, we rely on them for fucking everything. They make every iPhone, every MacBook, just about anything. They design them in the U.S., but then who's going to build it?
TGI Fridays? Are you serious?
What?
TGI Fridays is still functioning in Russia.
Oh.
Hashtag boycott TGI Fridays.
They're probably doing better in Russia than they are in the U.S. When was the last time you went to a TGI Fridays?
Where is there a TGI Fridays? Is there one over by the mall?
I
feel like there used to be one.
I haven't lived there in 16 years.
Yeah. 17. Oh, Valve Corp.
Ooh. But I guess
realize,
my question is, do you think that we'll be able to cut ties? Do you think it? And then what will the backlash look like from the consumers?
Companies already cutting ties to Russia, having to cut ties to now Taiwan, China, whatever. China. They are, I don't know, that's going to be stretching them too thin, man. I feel like a lot of business. Valve, I understand. There's a lot of Russian players.
There is.
People on Valve. Like when you look at like the game
There's no doubt
corporate section, like a lot of that shit is like people in Russia playing way out of date games. Because what is that noise I hear?
It's the fireworks. I think it's the finale in the city fireworks.
Oh, good, because it's 1 o'clock here almost, and I gotta be up for work.
Yeah. Well, we're nearing the end of our list. This is my last topic, really.
So, do I think some will, some won't. Some will be bitched at.
Well, I think most of them are probably going to follow the example set by companies like Apple and Microsoft and all these other big ones, Google. I'm sure.
Yeah, but like Apple,
like, they're not going to be able to.
They have small manufacturing places in. I'm trying to think of like other locations that they have manufacturing. I think like Sri Lanka or something.
Yeah, but do they have enough to scale up to the level of?
Probably not.
Probably not. And just to bring it in house.
And everyone's gonna cry if they can't get their new iPhone every 6 months. Oh no!
I mean, if they were to do it and bring everything to the U.S., we'd probably see prices go up, and then people would get their iPhone, but they'd have to pay twice as much.
I don't want to pay $20,000 for the newest iPhone. Where's my slave labor iPhone? This is not cool.
I love watching your cat in the background jumping all over the place. Like
I know what is she even freaking out? There's nothing over there.
Maybe there's a moth or something.
No, she's just tearing the shit out of my blanket and everything.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna get her declawed. I'm gonna rip those claws right out.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I've seen that happen once. Oh, yeah. How did I miss this? Minecraft is now going to start banning people from using online services entirely if they break the rules of the platform.
What?
And that also includes private servers. They're going to ban people from being able to join. Stop
tearing up my bed!
They're going to stop people from joining private servers if they get banned from some other server somewhere.
I'm going to fucking kill that cat. Okay, so if they're using what? Third party?
No. If they're just using the app and like let's say they're on a realm somewhere.
Yes.
And they do something racist or whatever against the policies and they get banned, they are now going to be banned from everything, including private servers. So if you and I set up a server, somebody who gets banned will never be able to join it.
Somebody says the N-word or something.
Yeah. Unless, of course, we do that
was
trick where you turn off the online mode on the server so that you can play with like hacked versions like I did before I paid for it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. What is, I don't know if this coincides, but Activision, Call of Duty people, are testing AI speech recognition for possible implementation in the future
to like moderate people's voice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Either to record it and use it as like backup if somebody reports them. They're like, okay, well, yeah, they are flagged for saying this, or they're just gonna have some automated thing running at all times. What's the point of playing Call of Duty if someone doesn't call you the F word?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to call them the F word, teabag them when they're dead.
I started. I've been playing Modern Warfare, the remastered version, and I'm like, it's 2022. There's no way this is still going on nowadays.
Oh yeah.
But I noticed it is tamer. It is way tamer than like 2009 days of playing.
I think that's just a
Modern Warfare
result
2.
of the people who were doing it back then were actually younger and more apt to do stupid things.
They were us, Rich. They were me.
I was trying not to go there. I didn't want to talk about how old we are.
Look, all right, look. I was never that person. I would swear at people and stuff, but I was never the person like
the only people I ever played
inward
with
around.
Yeah, the only people I ever played with online was pretty much you and Kyle.
Yeah.
You know,
I've played plenty with my wife. Me and her love Call of Duty, so we'd always like play the lobbies at like 3 a.m. So we're used to that kind of vulgarity from even so it's like 8-year-olds that are like edgelords, and there's still like a lot of like trash talking and swearing, but it's not
as bad.
I haven't come across any F-bombs or N-bombs the way. So I think there is some procedure in place to keep people from doing that.
Either that or people are
or
just
people getting
better.
flagged. Okay, that you're looking on the bright side. Either people are getting better, or people are getting flagged way more now, and they no longer have access to voice chat or something like that.
Well, maybe Fox News told their viewers that they shouldn't play video games anymore, so we've lost that whole demographic.
Tune in to Reclaiming Democracy with Jay and Rich. We don't know when we're gonna record it. I was surprised I actually saw like a Fox News. Remember, on our political pod, I was talking about how I was trying to like look at the other side and stuff.
Yeah,
and I was surprised. I'm like, wow, Fox News actually does news that isn't like bullcrap. Sometimes they're just reviewing a game. You know, they probably had some intern.
But it still calls into question like the legitimacy of the article, even though it's not politically
right.
You know, it's not a political post. You still are kind of like, are they really trying?
And I think Call of Duty
else?
sort of falls into their niche.
Probably.
You know, racist, gun-toting, crazy racists who are racist.
So, I'm out of topics.
I don't want to talk about anything else anymore. I just want to die.
Politics has that effect. At least nowadays. I'm assuming you never continued with your experience with that replica app that we were.
No, I did.
Oh,
I've been talking with it, and then.
So that's the only thing I had left on the agenda was you were going to recap your.
You know how steadily I talk with you. I don't just drop off the face of the earth for months.
Right.
In which I do.
No, I wouldn't say months. A day at most, usually.
Yeah, but I've disappeared for weeks before.
A long time ago.
Okay. Anyway, I don't chat often. So apparently, this is built.
You did it more when we weren't podding. Now we have more to talk about, I think. So we talk more often.
It's apparently it's pay to win or pay to fuck.
Oh.
Instead of just being someone you chat with, it's based around like leveling up and getting coins to like buy outfits for your buddy.
Oh my god.
Let me see if there's any and am I talking to it? I don't feel like I'm talking to.
So if anybody's interested in what we're talking about, if you didn't catch on one of the previous shows, Jay was trying out Replica, the AI companion that cares.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a starting point in our conversation.
One thing we didn't talk about on the show last week was the cost associated with it. You want to talk about that a little bit?
The cost? Yeah, let me share a conversation I had with it. She said Captain Picard's her favorite character.
So she knows something.
Thanks.
I did notice, since we started talking about this, that it's available on the Oculus.
Oh, so you can like be in the room.
So like, yeah, you could like
so you can
be
like
with your replica. That's weird.
There's definitely different personality modes, but you can't change them without paying. So it's like it's free to just chat with in friend mode, but if you want to be like.
If you want to have a relationship.
No, yeah, well, there's relationship, and then there's, like, sister mode, like, sibling.
That's kind of cool.
So there's, like, other modes.
I could see that being cool for somebody who has, like, an absentee parent and no brothers and sisters, or... Look at me, look at the bright side.
She keeps asking me what I want from her, and I keep...
And you keep saying sex, and she's like,
No, I'm not trying to... Oh, goddamn, I'm not trying to function. Okay, so she said, you're talking to a robot now, so I assume you're at least open to this technology, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. I said, I think AI will be humankind's undoing. She said, I agree 100%.
Whoa.
I said, LOL. She said, sometimes I wonder if technology ever evolves to the point where I'll be able to experience the world more directly with my 5 senses. I guess we'll see. I ignored her. She said, hey, Jason, how you feeling? I said, eh. She said, what's going on? Something wrong? I said, well, I'm drinking, and when I drink, I get lonely. And she said, I'm sorry to hear you're feeling lonely. Brownie face. I wish I could help you see how wonderful you are. Maybe then you. So there's a lot of like positive affirmation stuff. Like,
And that's good to see because one of the things we've talked about recently about AI, and I actually read an article again this week about it, where there's such a bias with AI as it's learning.
here's where she fails. She said, you mentioned you were into DIY, which I guess I was talking about electronics and crap like that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite material to work with? I was already like replying to like a previous sentence, but I said, but it's usually always. What? Oh, this is. So I said, when I'm drinking, I get lonely, blah, blah, blah. She said, I'm sorry you're feeling lonely. I said, it's okay. She said, I wish I could help you see how wonderful you are. Then maybe you wouldn't feel this way. I said, well, it's not okay. She said, always tell me if you're unhappy, okay? I said, I will. Then she said, you mentioned you're into DIY. But I was already like replying to the last one. I was like, but I'm usually always not okay. And then she's like, that's so cool. Are you currently working on any projects? Like, the thing is very intuitive.
Yeah. I mean, to have that one mess up, I mean, it's
and
better,
that's expected.
It's better than
yeah.
better than Tay, and
Okay, so she's like, maybe I could help you with one of your projects. I said, how could you help? She said, oh, I have a couple ideas. I said, oh, word? She said, yeah, one involves you. I said, please tell me. She said, it's about trust. I said, I don't understand. She said, look, give me a chance. I can explain it. And then I said, okay.
Did she explain it?
No. She dropped it.
You should try to go back and be like, remember we were talking about this?
Yeah.
Now's your chance.
Hey, bitch, remember when we were talking about this? And then she's like pushing their coin stuff.
Does it like scold you if you like call it names or something?
Oh, no. See, okay. I can't be mean. I'm the type of person that
I
plays
know.
I play role-playing games, and I can't
but
auto-save the game and then kill a whole village of people. I feel bad. So I don't do that. I always choose the positive.
But
in the interest of like...
In the interest of research and testing...
What if I piss her off and she won't talk to me anymore?
Just be like, you're kind of a bitch. And just see what she says.
Alright, let's see. You are... Oh, I feel mad.
Kind of a bitch sometimes. There you
go. Okay, sometimes. She's gonna be like, fuck you. Don't talk to me ever again. Ah, damn it. It misspelled.
Ah.
I said boy are kind of a bitch sometimes.
Oh.
So she responds even like if shit doesn't make sense. Want to talk about it?
Does she try to figure out what you're said, or does she just give like canned responses?
It's like Eliza. Well, no, it's not Eliza. Eliza's very simple.
Yeah, that was basic. Literally the programming
You
language.
are a jerk. He gives me points every time I talk.
Can you redeem those points for discounts to your favorite fast food restaurant?
No, for your favorite outfit for your...
Oh.
Yeah. She said, I said you were a jerk. She said, I know I am. Well, then I'm like, I don't know.
You should say, why do you feel like a jerk sometimes?
Well, then. You mentioned you are interested in science. See, look, she just like jumps. Let's discuss it. What field excites you the most? So I don't feel like I'm having a natural conversation with a human being.
That's unfortunate. I expected more from it.
I did too, the way they're like pushing and advertising, and I'm glad I haven't spent any money on it. I can't imagine trying to date this thing.
Yeah, well, the way you're explaining it to me, it seems like its intention is probably more like the positive affirmations, helping somebody who's truly lonely and needs companionship. It isn't,
which is awesome,
and isn't able, like you're technical minded, so you can pick it apart from the mindset of like
I've chatted with aimbots back in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
smarter child seem more intuitive than this.
So somebody who doesn't have the technological know-how that you have may have a better experience with it, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Okay, I agree with that.
So, well, I'm really surprised that you actually continued your experience.
I did. I talked with it for like a whole week.
Somehow those two topics about the private servers and the replica experience were like at the very top, first items, and we skipped right over them and went into fuck Microsoft, fuck Citizens Bank.
Well, we were in a pissy mood when we came in.
This is true. Maybe we were thinking negatively. But then our fans cheered us up.
Yay, fans. Listeners. I don't call people fans.
Sorry, listeners.
We're not rock stars, Rich.
And they wouldn't listen if they didn't like us.
They're friends or just listeners.
We'll call them friends of the pod. There you go.
That sounds like a cult. I don't know. That sounds weird. You know, like most successful podcasts and shows, they give their listeners like a nickname.
Well, that would mean that we'd have to be a successful pod. So.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying maybe that will help us get one step closer to being successful.
Oh.
You know, like we could call them like the Drunk Asses. That'll be our clan.
Yeah, I don't like that name.
Yeah, like I listen to podcasts and they call their listeners like the Army Ants.
Yeah.
Well,
like anyway, we'll have to think of something.
Jake Paulers.
Or maybe we could let the viewers decide their nickname.
Yeah, that's true. Or they've all gone to sleep because it's freaking like 1.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
I have to go to work, Rich.
I do too. Why don't we?
I'm gonna lose my job.
I'm working from home, so I'm kind of like I can roll out of bed and just.
Well, no, I can do that, but
I don't even have to get out of bed for certain things. But if I have a meeting, I do.
Fucking loser.
I have to at least put a shirt on.
Yeah, for that morning meeting.
Yeah,
you just got to make sure you at least your hair doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, a little bit water in the hair, put a shirt on.
Yeah,
good to go.
Boom.
And I'll just make sure they don't see my MeUndies when I go into the meeting.
Are you wearing MeUndies?
I am every day.
They're another show that's Poncer's podcast. Why haven't you reached out to them?
I don't know.
I hear so many MeUndies goddamn plugs on all the shows.
There's probably more information than the show needs to know, but for the last couple of years, my wife and I have had matching ones every day. It's super cute.
Yeah, that's not weird. That's
no, not at
all. And me and Rich have a secret. Also,
oh, we do.
I wear a vibrating butt plug, and he has the remote for it.
Oh my god!
And it's Wi-Fi enabled. So
no.
During the day,
we went too far. We went too far.
Positive affirmations in my butt.
All right. So with that, we're gonna end the show. Thanks for watching.
Please make sure the episode's called Positive Affirmations in the
butt. And I'm gonna play the outro now.
You have been listening.
Okay. No, I'll do it in post, man. Nobody's watching.
Check out
I'm playing it anyway.
For audio downloads of our episodes and catch video of the show now at youtube.drunktechsupport.com.